Hi, I'm Nishant, and in today's particular video, what we'll be doing is we'll be checking out Odoo on Rent, a smarter way to run your businesses. So every business dreams of growth, but not every business has the luxury of time, budget, or resources to invest in complex ERP systems. So if you're a business owner or a top executive, you might be thinking, do I need to really invest lakhs of rupees upfront to get started with a proper implementation of ERP to get insights into forecasts, reports, and dashboards, or whether you are a middle management person and you feel basically pressurized every day juggling between spreadsheets, missing data, and broken processes just to keep things running. Even if you're a team member on the ground at the lower level and you're tired of the repetitive tasks that the software should have handled in a swift and a user-friendly way, then we have a solution for you. That is Odoo on Rent. It is a cloud-based ERP system that you can start using immediately. You can access it anywhere. There is no license, confusions. No server setups are required, and it's just a plug-and-play system. So this isn't just a software, it's a clarity for your leadership and relief for your managers, and thereby empowering your staff. So in today's particular video, we'll be taking you through the demonstration of the Odoo on Rent ERP system. But before we proceed with that, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So in this particular demonstration, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking you through the hierarchy of a company. For example, we have the top, middle, and the low ones, and for each of these levels, we'll be giving you insight what exactly can be helpful for them, how they can extract the data, and it can help them in making big decisions within their own companies. So without any further ado, let's hop on to the system and let's see the Odoo on Rent in action. So right now you can see that I'm on the Odoo on Rent home screen right now, and here we have different modules like the CRM, sales, dashboard, accounting, purchase, inventory, payroll, employees, so on and so forth. So in the case of the top management, if we say that the top management is basically looking out for a compressed version of reports for the different operations that are being done within the company to get an overall view of that. So for that, the top management can easily go to the dashboards, and the dashboard integrates each of these sections. On the left hand side here, you can see that we have the sales, CRM, finance, logistics, and the human resources. So all of these different components of the company have been unified, and all of the data regarding each of these subcategories under these sections are being shown to the top officials of the company there. So you have an overview of the sales. So if we talk about the sales here, we have the sales product, and we have a custom spreadsheet as well that we have edited. So by default you get sales and products. Under CRM you get leads and pipelines. Under finance you have the accounting, invoicing, and the benchmarks. Under logistics, you have the warehouse daily things, operational analysis, warehouse metrics, purchase and vendor details. Under human resources, you get the employees and the payrolls. Now let's see the very first thing, that is the sales. Under sales, for example, if I tap here on the sales, and here we have the complete overview for the top managers to understand what actually is going on within the company for the sales department. So here you can see that we have the quotations, total number of quotations, and here you can also see the right now it's not displaying the correct values, but yes, you will be able to see the increase since the last period. So here we have applied a filter for the last 90 days. You can add different filters based on country, for a particular product, for customers, category, sales team, salesperson, source, media, and so on and so forth. So all of these filters can be used to simplify and give the correct details that you're looking out for under the sales section. So here we have the quotations and we have the total number of orders, the increase since last period. Then we have the total revenue that has been generated and whether it has increased since the last period or not, and the average order value with the same details. Then we have the monthly sales with a graph here, as you can see, for the March, April, and the May months, and the total sales amount is also being displayed. Then we have the top quotations. Here we can see that the customer name, the salesperson, and the revenue generated for the or the revenue that would be coming from the top quotations is also being listed here. Then we on the right hand side, you can also see we have the top sales orders, where we have the customers, salespersons, and the revenue. Then we have top countries from where our orders have been placed, with the revenue generated from the respective countries. Apart from that, we have the top products on the right hand side, for which we can see for each of the products the number of orders that have been placed and the revenue that have been generated for the top products that have been sold. We have the top customers, their name, the total number of orders that they have placed, and the revenue generated by each. Apart from that, you can also see we have top categories with the same data there. Then we have top sales team section with the different sales teams that you have created for each of the sales teams. And you can see the number of orders that have been created, the revenue that has been generated, and lastly you can also see the top sales people with their orders, their revenue. You can see the top sources as well, from where actually the leads have been generated, and the top mediums as well, right? So this was about the sales. So for example, I will do it. So now let me apply the filter of country, and let me set it as United States, for example. So accordingly, I can see the quotations, the orders, the revenue, and the average order. Apart from that, we have the top quotations from US, and we can see the customer, salesperson, the revenue. The same details are now quite filtered out, as you can see, with the top customers from the United States of America, the top salespeople for the same as well. In a similar way, what you can do is you can also go with the product filter as well, which products have been sold out, so on and so forth. Now coming down to the product section, here you can see that here we have the bestseller product being shown with the total number of sold quantities, and the best category with the number of units sold within the same as well. Here as well you have two different filters, actually three different filters. One is the selection of the period dates, so you can basically filter it as per your own requirement. Apart from that, you have the product. You can also, for example, if I go with the goose tech one, and I can filter the sales dashboard way over here, and I can filter it according to the product here. And so here you can see that the best seller product revenue, the product, and the revenue, total revenue generated by the product is there. And then we have the best seller by units sold. Then we have the best selling product, the best selling categories, so on and so forth. So you can also filter it according to the product or according to the category. You can also add, for example, if you want, you can add multiple products to filter the data there as well. Apart from that, you'll also be able to share the data, and you can share it through the link that has been generated if you want to share the dashboard data to someone else as well for their information. In a similar way, you can see that we've also added an untitled spreadsheet. So for example, if you're going to let's talk about sales, for example, and under sales, for example, if you go to the reporting section, here you'll be able to see the reporting as per the salesperson, products, customers, and the commission. So for example, if I go with the products here, the product reporting, I have different options and the ways, so I can go with the bar chart, line chart, pie chart as well, or I can also go with the pivot view as well. Now the pivot view gives us ordered, what do we say, as the detailing here and accordingly we can add subsections for each of the row or column mean values. For example, if I want to set it as the customer industry, the industry will be added, or if I want to add sales team, the sales team has been added. According to that, you can see that the order quantity and the rest of the things are being displayed. Or for example, if I want to go with quantity delivered, I can add that as well. And here you can also choose the customer country as well. If you want, you can flip the access as per your own requirement there, and then you can download it in an XLS format, or you can insert in spreadsheet as well. So if I tap on the insert in spreadsheet, I can go to this particular section I come down to, and then I can choose the one where I want to edit it to. I can confirm it, and accordingly the spreadsheet will be created, as you can see here. And then if you go back to your dashboard, here you can view that particular what we say this spreadsheet display. Now coming down to the CRM, so this is basically the dashboard that you're looking at, and you can add some what we say as the sheets on the rest of the data as well. And here as well you can see the CRM data, and accordingly you can check the leads and the data regarding the leads. Then you have the pipelines. According to the pipeline as well, you can filter out the data here. You can select the period. Here the state, person, sales team, country, city, medium, and so as to filter out the data as per your requirement. So this is basically the dashboard view for the top managers to make an understanding what is actually going on in around within the company, different sections there. In a similar way, after CRM you have the finance, under which we have the accounting section. Then we have the invoicing section. Then we have the benchmark, right? Here you can get a nice and clear view on what exactly is happening. So you can filter it out according to the month and the year. You can go with the gross profit margins, net profit margins, operating margins, so on and forth, and the cash flow ratio, current assets. Same way you can go with the logistics, where you can have a view on the warehouse data as well. Here you can see that your company delivered orders from our warehouses, open to transfer date is there, open receptions to date, open last receipts, open internal transfers to date, open deliveries to date, open late deliveries in next 7 days, receptions next 7 days, so on and so forth. You also have the operational analysis dashboard here, as you can see. Then we have the warehouse metrics, purchase and vendor details are there. And similarly you have the human resources, where you have the details of the employees, new employees, departed employees, turnover rate, actual contractual days, contract dates. You have the payroll section, where you can see the average net wage, average basic wage, total net wage, total basic wage, average hours per day, and the FTE as well, right? So if you understand, then you can get the insights from the dashboard view by applying the respective filters and filtering the data as per your own requirements. So you have a complete and a unified view wherein the top managers can make decisions based on the data that they're able to see through this unified screen. Now this was about the dashboards, and if I talk about the reporting for each of the sections, you can also, for example, if you want to go to CRM section, you can go to reporting and you can check the forecast. So here if I tap here, I have the forecast data for the CRM section, which consists of the different pipelines. I can check the pipeline reporting as well. I can make use of the measures to actually bring in the data. I can insert it in a spreadsheet. I can view it in a pivot view as well. I can refine it further as per my own requirement. I can download it, and so on and so forth. Same goes with the different other sections as well. If we talk about the reporting for the sales as well, if I go to sales here, We even have the reporting for the sales, depending upon, for example, I choose as products, then we have the analysis for the products, and we can make use of these measures to basically filter out the data, like we have the discount amount, so on and so forth. Now coming down to the middle level, and for the middle level, if I talk, then for the middle level, basically they are looking out for the process coverage of the business, right? So here, let me show you for the middle level. Let's do one thing. Let's create a lead, then convert it to code, then we'll be delivering the products and generating the invoice in one flow. So this is the way a middle management level person thinks. He should have the complete coverage of the processes within the company. So for example, I come up and I need to basically create a lead first. So if I need to create a lead, what I need to do is I need to go to CRM, or I can also directly go to sales. But let's do one thing. Let's go to CRM first, and now let's do a new one, and let me choose Azure Interior, and let's set the expected revenue as 100, or let's say it as $1,000. Let's edit up. So you can see that the details and the data has uploaded. Now if I open this new opportunity, we'll be able to create a new quotation for the same. So if to create a quotation, what I'll do is I'll just tap here on the new quotation. Apart from that, you can also make the changes here. If you need to add any internal note, external information regarding the customer, the marketing campaigns, tracking campaigns, or something or like that, everything has been unified within the same section. Now I can do a new quotation by tapping here a new quotation. I can add a product for the quotation here. I can search for the product. Let's choose it as acoustic lock screens. I can confirm it. The quantity has been set as 1 unit. If I have any optional products, that can be added. You can select the price list, payment terms, so on and so forth. If you have any terms and conditions for your code, you can add them as well. And after that, you can just tap here on the send by email, and you can see that S0059 has been created. And here's the option. If you need to add some attachments, you can add them as well, and you can send it out to the consumer or the lead. And here you can see that the quotation has been sent. Now, after your discussion with the particular user, you'll be able to basically confirm this particular quotation. So after all of the data or the things have been shared in between the salesperson and or the middle management and the respective person, you can confirm the quotation, and you can see that the sales order has been locked, and one delivery option has popped up. Now you can go with and check the delivery details as well, or if you want, you can create an invoice as well, right? If I go to delivery here, you can see we have the option to check the delivery units, and let's set the delivery units as 1, and accordingly you can set up the details, rest of the details as well. Now coming back, we can go back, and we can go to the pipeline, and for example, let's go back to the leads, and we had a lead there. So that's how basically we had come to the sales. This is the Azure Interior, the one that we had created the quotation for, sent the quotation. We can also create the invoice in a very easy manner. We can choose whether it's a create invoice, the regular invoice, down payment, or a down payment in 10% or a fixed manner. And I can choose regular invoice, and I can tap here on the create draft, and okay. So this is basically the flow wherein the middle management can cover up their process, covers their usage, or the process coverage is done for the middle management. And same if you talk about the lower levels here, then they can see, for example, if person has generated the delivery, then he can go to the inventory section at a lower level people that are managing the same, and they can go to the delivery orders. So here you can see that we have 16 orders to deliver, and here you can see that we have one order that needs to be delivered today and it's ready, and he can go and he can check the details here. He can validate, print, or if there's a return request, he can, after the delivery, he can also request for a return there, right? So yes, that was much about Odoo, that is a SaaS based system, or the Odoo on Trend. And I hope that this particular video helped you out in understanding a bit, I would say, regarding the same, how it could be helpful for the top, middle, and the lower levels within the same organization, and how they can get the insights, and how can the procedures be unified there. So yes, that was much about today's video, and I hope you liked it, and thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.